Now, I know you're probably expecting me to freak out, to yell a whole lot, maybe even cry. But I want to let you know, Packers fans, I have come up with a way to get out all that anger, that sadness. Step one, you get a cheesehead. I'm sure a lot of you already have one, so you're already halfway there. Step two, you put the cheesehead over your mouth and you scream as loud as you possibly can until you pass out. Like this.
I feel like we can run the table. I really do.
Giants looking for a stop. They're going to air it out. Rodgers does this better than anybody. End zone, Cobb, touchdown! Unbelievable! This to send the Packers into the NFC Championship game. It is good! The Packers are moving on. Aaron Rodgers has done it again.
Grossi Posse Packer Nation! Welcome to another episode of Packcast, the podcast where you don't have to be a Packers fan, and you probably aren't, but it sure does help. I am your host, Tom Grossi, and oh boy, what a football game we just witnessed in a really tightly contested matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the Baltimore Ravens. The Packers just falling short 23-0, the first time that they have been shut out at home since Brett Favre in 2006. Yay. Where do we begin, really? Let's talk about the good stuff. Let's talk about the good stuff. Jamal Williams, he ran hard. 18 for 57. Not terrible. I mean, could have fumbled a few times, but that's fine. Adams is still playing very well. He's Hundley's number one target. He's 8 for 126. Great. Jordy Nelson is completely invisible because Hundley can't hit him for anything. Cobb, same thing, getting 4 or 5 catches. Can't really do anything. Nick Perry had a good game too. He had a sack. He had a lot of rushes on Joe Flacco. Their jerseys were really nice. I do like the throwback jerseys. And that's it. That's what I got for you. I was gonna say at least the Lions lost, but no, the Bears can't kick a field goal and force overtime, so the Lions won, and so did the Vikings. So that was that. There's no silver linings here whatsoever. Clay Matthews got hurt, and let me talk about Clay Matthews real quick, and I don't know if this is going to be a controversial subject, but Clay Matthews has to go. I mean, the guy is obviously a great talent, but he's been ineffective, and I don't know if that's just because of Don Capers' defense. I don't know if that's just the position we have him in. But that guy, he's not making plays, and he's constantly getting injured. He's not going to be worth the price tag when it comes to renewing his contract, so I wouldn't be surprised if Clay Matthews goes. Brett Hundley, after we were praising him last week and after making these clutch throws, 20 for 35, 236, a fumble. He fumbled again but recovered it, and 3 interceptions. One was on the opening drive in which they were driving, and I was like, ho, here we go. Packers picking right up where they left off, and that was just, that was hot garbage. Randall got burnt again on that touchdown to Walsh, but I'm actually not. When I say he got burnt, I mean he just got scored on, because I can't fully blame that on Randall. It was just a really good catch, and it was lucky for him. But, I mean, the defense, I really can't fault them here. And I know that we had, 2 weeks ago, we had this Dom Capers episode about how he needs to go. Last week, the defense played good. And listen, we had 5 freaking turnovers on offense. And after the first 4 of them, we just gave up 12 points. That's pretty good. And then the 5th one, we gave up a touchdown, so it was 19 points total. So I can't fully expect this on the offense. You would think the Green Bay Packers could score 21 points, 23 points, excuse me. But we can't score a touchdown to save our. This is bad. This is really, really bad. And so the offense is stagnant. Hundley can't get out of his own way. He got sacked 6 times. he fumbles after after he throws a big play to Adams. He's throwing picks. And so, I mean, what do you do here? Do you put in Joe Callahan? Is that what you do? Because look, we're playing the Steelers next week on Sunday Night Football. And if you think that we're winning this game, oh, yeah, it's not happening, kids. Like, it's not happening. I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer. Like, that's realism in that it's the Steelers. They're not even away. They're at home. We're going to get our asses kicked on Sunday Night Football if we bring in what we just brought today. So my question is really, what do you do? I'm wearing a Brett Favre jersey right now. Call him up. See what Matt Flynn is doing. See if Tony Romo wants to call out of the booth. And the thing that makes me so crazy is the way that Joe Flacco wasn't playing that well. The way that the Ravens offense really wasn't doing anything. The fact that we were in this game until the fourth quarter. You just know that Aaron Rodgers would be just tearing it up. With Aaron Rodgers, there's no reason that this team is not 8-1. Because we could have beaten everybody except obviously the Falcons when he was healthy. It's so frustrating. I'm so frustrated because this was our season. We had a decently easy schedule, and we are just blowing it. And I was talking to somebody today about the Browns. Do you honestly think we could beat the Browns in a few weeks? I honestly don't know. I really, really don't know. And they're showing Rodgers last week. He was back. He was practicing. He said that they're making progress on his collarbone. And you know, if we're 5-5 right now, you know, so we're not out of it. But if the guy can come back in 4 weeks, yeah, we have to win like 3 of our next 4 games. I would think. I mean, I don't see us beating the Steelers, so it's got to be a win against Tampa Bay. We got to win against Cleveland. I don't know. I really, really don't know. And what do you think? Because again, if we're not going to make the playoffs, then don't touch Rodgers. Because now the Lions, they're ahead of us still. The Vikings are obviously going to take the division this year unless they blow it like they did last year. So we could just hope to get a wild card in a very competitive NFC. This is bad. This is really, really bad. But hey, we're going to keep on watching because what else could we do? So there's that. I mean, what are your thoughts? Tell me what you think. Tell me what to do. Tell me how we can solve this problem. Because Brett Hundley looked good last week and just went from not knowing how to play football. And the offensive line didn't help him. But with a defense that could hold them to 16 points up until the very end of the fourth quarter, even though you have 4 turnovers, this is not the defense's fault. This is solely on the offense. This is solely on Brett Hundley. I don't know. But that's what we got. You can always find me at TomGrossiComedy.com, TomGrossi Comedy, or at Tom Grossi Comedy on the Twitter. Check out Packcast, Packast. We're on SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play Music, and of course YouTube twice a week. We interview a fan from the opposing team every single week. That comes out on Thursday, and we also do our Saturday prediction episodes, which I blew my predictions this week. It's going to get ugly. But thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourself, Packers fans. Take care. Go watch like something nice. Like go turn on Netflix or something. Go watch like the reruns of Aaron Rodgers just throwing the ball or the Packers Super Bowl win. Because we miss him. We really do. I'm Tom Grossi. And as always, go Pack Go.